Hello, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is our special Sunday, and we have a special guest with us today. We have Karen Myers, the creator of the Mystical Lands series of coloring books. Hi, Karen. How are you doing?
Hi, Renee. How are you?
I'm good. Of course, we have a lot of people in the chat. Let's say hello to everybody. Hold on a second. Let me scroll back. So we have Elizabeth who is going to watch later. Hello, Elizabeth. Ashley, hello. Dion, hello. Leslie, hello. Emmy, hello. Christina, hello. Divisa, hello. Jennifer, hello. Who else do we got in here? Lots of people. Oh my goodness. Hello, Alex. Hello, Sassy. Hello, Beth. Who else? Did I miss anyone? Hi, Cassie. Hello, everyone, and blanket hellos to anyone I may have missed. I hope you are all having a wonderful day and are excited. Hello, Robin. So, we have all of her books here on my desk except for one. I am missing the Mystical Lands of Christmas Book 3, but that is okay. Um, Karen, how have you been this week? And have you been getting lots of wonderful pictures dropping in on you?
I have really enjoyed seeing all of the beautiful coloring you've been doing, Renee. I was telling you before the show, I am just blown away sometimes when I see my line art colored in by somebody who really knows what they're doing, even people who don't. I mean, it doesn't matter. But just to see the color added to the images is super exciting for me. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I've been enjoying it.
it's always great to see your work come to life. You know,
Absolutely. That's probably my biggest joy, to be perfectly honest with you. It's just never ceases to amaze me.
yeah. Hi, Nana. Nana Mo says, "Happy Saturday, Karen."
Happy Saturday, Nanimo.
All right, so um, we're going to I will do a quick little flip of the ones I've colored. I haven't colored anyone in this one. Um, oh, maybe it's this one I haven't colored in. Hold on. Uh, so I have colored in these, I promise. So I colored this one last last Christmas,
Oh, so
and I
pretty.
colored this one this Christmas. And then during our month of wonderful coloring from these books, I colored this one on week 2, and that is from the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch. And then from book 2, we colored 2 of them. I painted this one and colored it, which is, of course, the Merry Mushroom Meetup. It's so cute. I love it.
That's
And
my
then I
favorite. It's so
and then I
beautiful.
practiced on this one with just paint, which is, of course, it's the wonderful starting page. This one here is actually the book that we're going to color in today. And today we're going to color this page. So we will be coloring this today. So I'll put that aside. This one here, I finished up. I did not post. Oh no, this one here is the first one that we did, which of course is the Fairy Glade. And this one here is the ones that we did in um, oil pastel. Most of this entire page is done in oil pastel with colored pencil. The colored pencil is the upper part of the house as well as the door and the bricks. The rest of it is oil pastel, except for the grass and little bits. But you guys I didn't post it with everything finished. So if you want to take a peek, I've got sparkles. It's got sparkles. Come
That
on,
turned
girls.
out spectacular. It's beautiful.
And then, of course, to practice, I colored this one off screen with the oil pastels on the metalwork and the colored pencil on everything else. And that's the Bammer Ironworks. How did you decide to name all your pages? Because I love the names on all your pages.
I
They're
was
just so
afraid you
cool.
were going to ask me that, and I mean, the honest truth is I just came up with weird names in my head.
Uh-huh.
But then if I wasn't sure, I would Google that word just to make sure that it didn't apply to something that it shouldn't
Something
or
else, yes.
exactly. But yeah, I just kind of made stuff up.
Hello, Crashes. Hello, Wickabella. Um, who else came in? Hello, Smurf. Hello, everyone. Okay, and this one here is also going to get colored this month during a live stream with my fairies. So fairies, keep an eye out for that. And that is all of the wonderful things that we have colored this month and in previous months in the wonderful Mystical Lands books. I just love them all. They are just wonderful.
Oh,
I was
thank
so
you.
I was so excited when the community, because at the start of every month, 4 months that we are going to have a featured artist, I give them a choice, and they all chose yours. So I was actually extremely excited that they did.
Well, that's incredibly flattering. It really is.
All right, going to move you in just a little bit here so you can actually see what I'm doing. Hello, Terry Lynn. So, couple of questions. I'll open the page here and get started, and then we'll go through some questions. Um, First of all, of course, is the one that burns in everybody's mind is when did you start drawing and creating?
Oh my. Well, a long time ago. I guess I should elaborate though. Gosh, I honestly, when I could first hold a pencil, is what I've been told anyway by family members. When I was a little child, that was my favorite pastime. I and then I when I was about 4 or 5, I started drawing these elaborate um, drawings, such as drawings of machinery and comic strips. That was another thing. I loved to draw comic strips when I was a little child. And I think back then I was very much influenced by the cartoons that were on television at the time, especially Looney Tunes. I don't know why,
Uh-huh.
but I was right. I was drawn in
I love
by
Looney Tunes.
I love, Bugs Bunny and the Roadrunner especially. So
Uh-huh.
I used to watch those cartoons, and then I used to create my own Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner sort of environments. And
Oh,
anyway,
that's
so
so cool.
yeah, cartoons were a huge influence when I was little. Um, so I guess I continued to draw, through my teen years. Um, and then as I got older, sort of the demands of career and family and life
Uh-huh.
took
Life, yeah.
took more of the forefront, and I kind of abandoned it for a while. But around 2015, I was going through kind of a very difficult period in my life, and I kind of went back to drawing, and I found that helped me a lot. It helped me de-stress, just kind of deal with some of the challenges I was going through. It helped me
Mhm.
unwind, and it was therapeutic. And
Yeah.
I remember one day my daughter came over to visit, and I had pretty much filled a sketchbook with my line art drawings, and I was showing her, and she loves art as well. And she says, "Mom, these are great. You should think about publishing a adult coloring book." Well, that was back when adult coloring books were really starting to explode. I mean, a la
Mhm.
Johanna Basford,
Yeah.
her beautiful books were so popular then, The Secret Garden and Enchanted Forest. And I thought, that's crazy. I can't do that. Who would want to draw, who would want to color these drawings? It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. But, you know, 2016, I had published my first coloring book, and
That's
that was The
so sweet.
Mystical Lands of Uchana. So I really give my daughter all the credit for planting that seed. It's probably something I wouldn't have thought of otherwise, but
Oh,
you
that's
know,
awesome. Well,
yeah,
thank her from all of us because we
I sure will.
appreciate it.
I
Um,
sure will.
Donna had a question. She would like to know if you have any plans for any future mystical lands.
Oh, Donna, do I ever?
Awesome.
I
I want
do.
scoop. We get scoop.
Yeah, little bit of scoop. So yes, there are new lands in the plans. I don't have, a timetable for that yet, but the long-term goal is a world of mystical lands.
Awesome.
And even maybe telling the story of the mystical lands. So that's just kind of, you know, a tidbit
Oh,
of what's to come, but it's going to take a while,
oh, that
honestly.
that is going to be so cool.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. So there will be new lands.
Sweet. Um, what was I going to? So we've covered how you started and how you started in adult coloring books.
Yes.
Do you just draw or do you actually color as well?
I color sometimes. My it's funny, my husband actually loves coloring. When I started doing this and had my first couple of books published, he started coloring. And
Awesome.
he unfortunately doesn't have a lot of time for it, but whenever, we have some downtime or we go away on vacation, we take the coloring books and he takes his colored pencils and he really gets into it. He follows a lot of colorists on Instagram and that sort of thing.
Oh,
Um,
that's cool.
I color in my books sometimes, and I've also tried drawing like on watercolor paper. I have some watercolor pens that I use, but I think my heart really lies with the
The
drawing, the
drawing.
line art.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
does.
Well, art is therapeutic, and I'm glad that you were able to achieve some sort of zen with your art because all of your books are just absolutely adorable
Oh,
and
thank you.
so well drawn. Like it's not so out of the realm of imagination or so specific where you have to go look up the flower. It's things that you can look at it and know exactly how to color it, which is just awesome.
I guess that's helpful, right? Doesn't leave much to, where you have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's just so relaxing to do. Jess Beth has a question of, as a creator, how much control do you have over the finished book?
Oh, really 100%. So basically, I create all the drawings and I do it, just like Johanna Basford. I mean, she's my ultimate, she's amazing, but I do
She
it
is.
pencil to paper and then pen to paper. Nothing is digital. Um, but then basically once I've completed enough content for a book,
Hmm.
I'll send that to I do have a person who actually does the layout and everything for me. But they're not doing any, artwork per se. They're just doing the
Right,
layout and the cover. And I publish through Amazon's company, Kindle Direct,
right.
and it's the finished product is 100% what I've chosen it to be. So that's
Which
very
is,
gratifying too.
yeah, that's really cool.
It
So
is.
with publishing through Amazon, um, why is your paper so much better?
I've heard that paper debate like for years about Amazon, and I have many copies of my own books, and I haven't run across any of the paper that is supposedly not good quality, um, and I don't know why sometimes the
No,
quality might differ.
Now
It's
I'm wondering if Amazon has two different areas of publishing because you said you do it through Kindle Direct.
yes.
So the thing that I'm wondering is if maybe they have a different two different areas of publishing.
Well, that's possible. If they do, I'm not aware of it, but that it's entirely possible. And I also wonder if maybe after some years of having lesser quality paper and people being unhappy about it,
And
maybe Amazon, yeah, maybe they've
maybe they're
upped their
getting a
game.
clue.
Right. I wonder. Because I really don't receive many complaints or comments about paper quality anymore. I did in the beginning, occasionally, but it doesn't seem to be an issue anymore.
Okay. Crashes has a question. He would like to know what your favorite inking pen is
Ah,
when you draw.
I have to pull one out because the name escapes me. So they're the Pigma Microns, and I usually, for the most part, use the O5s or the O8 size. Um, Now I know that Johanna Basford, for example, I think she uses the Stedlers. I've never tried those pens, so that may be something that I look to change up in the future, just to explore a little bit. But I've
Uh-huh.
always used these Pigma Microns.
Ah. And who is your um what other artists, like other than your own work, do you color? Do you enjoy that sort of thing?
Well, not like outside of the coloring book realm. I've always liked Josephine Wall. I think her fantasy artwork is just so complex and sort of like I don't do the same style as her, and I wish I was as accomplished as her, but she's really probably right up there with my top artists. Coloring book artists, again, I have to put Joanna Basford out there. I mean, she's been my idol since,
She is just fantastic, and she is
right.
just the sweetest lady ever.
Yeah, and that's a big part of the appeal, I think. She's just really personable and kind. She just seems so genuine and transparent. I just, all the way around. I think she's great. Um, there are many other artists though. There's gosh, so much competition, shall we say, these days because there are
Yeah.
so many wonderful coloring book artists out there.
Yes, and I would like to own them all, but
Yeah.
I need to win the lottery, I'm telling you. Smurf and Leslie would like to know what pencils your husband uses to color with.
Can I honestly answer and say I
Of
don't know?
of course, you can
And that's the
definitely
truth.
honestly answer that.
Yeah, I don't know, what brand they are offhand, and I know I can tell you this, they're probably not a top well-known, well-respected brand. They're probably whatever he bought at the time. He's
Whatever.
not like a high, he's not
Hey,
into
as long
coloring.
as he enjoys doing it and, relaxes doing it, then, he can color with a stick for all I care.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we we probably should invest in some very nice pencils for him because he does good work and he has a clue about how this is done. He watches other colorists, so he
Uh-huh.
definitely probably should get a really nice set of pencils.
Yeah, we'll have to send him a set.
There you go.
Not like I have any that I can't spare. If you've watched my channel at all,
Yes.
you know what I'm talking about. Alex wants to know if you make your own titles. So if you title your own books.
Yes, I title my own books 100%. 100%.
And she even picks out all the little names. Like this one here is the Highland Hill Huts,
That's
which is
super fun for me. I don't name the pictures until I have the entire book, completed, the material completed,
Yeah.
then I go back and I name all the pictures at that point. So I
That
kind of
has
have
to
an
be
idea.
so fun.
It is. I love that part. I really do. Because I look at the map that I've created, and I kind of think in my mind where that particular scene exists on the map, and then I
Yeah.
try to kind of name it appropriately.
Yeah, that has to be so fun.
Yeah, it is.
Creativity. I love creativity. Good morning, Mandy. Mandy would like to know if you have any books available in PDF. Your books start at $24 each on the book depository.
Ouch.
Yeah, which she's in New Zealand,
Okay.
so it's a bit out of reach for people that
Yes.
have to purchase them.
Well, Mandy, I can tell you this. Part of what we're working on right now is I have plans. I can't say when, but I would like this year to be able to open an Etsy shop so that we can do digital downloads. That's definitely something that people have asked for. I, you know, it's going to take some work on my end to get that to happen, but
Yeah.
we do have plans for that.
Um, have you considered putting out like your own website?
That's also a future plan that I
Okay.
haven't quite, haven't tied that up yet. But yes, I have, and that's definitely something I want to do. If not this year, then soon.
Awesome. Nana would like to know, do you have a favorite book or a page in your books?
Um, I'm thinking. I don't know. I like the one that comes to
That's
mind is actually
hard. That is
it
a
is
really
hard.
hard question.
It is hard. I
All of
boy.
them? That
Well,
would have
there
been my answer. All of them.
I think I do really like the one Renee, the one you chose, that you're gonna work on the for the fairy, the pumpkin pie sweet shop.
Oh, the sweet shop? Yeah.
I like that because I like doing the pictures of sweets, number one, or little stores like I've done, the boulangerie,
Yeah.
um, that
Ironworks and all that.
the ironworks. Yeah, those I think those types are some of my favorites.
Um, Emmy would like to know, could we have more pages and not two copies? Personally, I like the two copies because if I mess up, I have a copy.
Right. Well, I mean, it's a good question. And I've heard that before where people have said, gee, I don't really want to pay for two copies of the same picture. And
Yeah,
and I understand that. And I've kind of weighed that over and over again.
right.
But I think really I want to keep doing the two copies because I do also get some really positive feedback on that gee, if I mess this one up, I have another one, or I
Or
want
or if I
a
want to
different.
color with somebody else.
Yeah, a buddy or even a different medium or something.
Yeah,
Um, like, the only problem is if I would do only one copy, um, it would take me forever
to
to
fill a
produce
book.
a book because
Yeah,
the drawings, I mean, honestly, they take me days, um,
must. Yeah. It
forever.
like it takes me a week to color one in. Um,
Right. I
I
know.
can imagine what it would take to draw one.
I would never put out any books if I had to, fill it with 48 images. It would just take so
Yeah,
long.
yeah, definitely. Um, no, I completely understand that, and I do understand the want for a thicker book with individual images because then we get more of your beauty. But um,
No, I
myself,
mean, the point's well taken. I do understand that point of
yeah,
view. Absolutely.
yeah. My my thing is that with books that do have 2 copies, it does make it a lot easier to experiment. Sometimes you want to experiment over and over with different mediums, and sometimes there's a certain page that makes it really easy to test those mediums. Like this page here
Yes,
would be perfect to test watercolor, would be testing markers, things like that. So having that extra page, once you figure out which medium works better, you can then go to town on the extra page. So
that
I
makes sense.
definitely understand the having the want for 2 pages, I guess is the words I'm looking for. But words are hard, so yeah, and the cost comes into it as well. Hello, Pamela. You're cleaning the art room. I'm sorry. Leslie asked what kind of beings live in the mystical lands.
Oh, there's the ultimate question. Um, so we don't normally see those beings, right? They're always hiding.
Mm.
Sometimes we see some insects or maybe a snail, a
I
frog.
actually saw a fairy once.
Well, yeah, there was a fairy once. She was caught in that image, and really she shouldn't have been there. Um, s so in in the mystical lands, the beings are of various sizes for one thing. So there's large beings, there's little tiny beings, but they're typically very shy. So that's why we never really see any pictures of them in the mystical lands. You can kind of use your imagination and think
That's
about
right.
what the beings might look like.
That's right. So we are reaching the half-hour mark. Karen has all sorts of giveaways to do, so I think we're going to stop and do a giveaway. Is that okay with you, Karen?
That sounds great.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a number from 1 to 100. So I will ask that nobody speak during the giveaway so that my moderators can easily pick out the winner. Um, Smurf would like to know how much of a learning curve was it publishing your first book and how long did it take? You can answer that while I go through this.
Okay.
So another thing that we ask during a giveaway, is that you don't talk. If you put down a number that's the same as somebody else's after them, they own that number. You can redo your number, but try to make sure that it's not somebody else's number. Um, and it is for US residents only due to shipping and other logistic factors. I think that's it. Ashley, if you can post the rules in the chat, that would be awesome. And Karen will answer that question during the roll because nobody is supposed to be talking during the roll.
Okay. Should I
So
take the question now?
yeah, you can take that question now. I'm going to type in go, go, go after Ashley puts in all the rules, and we will do the roll. And Karen's going to answer that question.
Okay. So as far as the learning curve about the first book, I mean, yeah, definitely a steep learning curve. It wasn't, I mean, I've got to say though, it wasn't all that difficult. YouTube is your friend. You can certainly find videos on YouTube that sort of coach you through the process of self-publishing. Um, you just have to take it one step at a time, and publishing through KDP, which back in those days was called CreateSpace,
Mm,
it was fairly a straightforward process. They are helpful as far as guiding you through that process, and I have to say it wasn't all that tough. Um, the one thing that I did do, I'm not a graphic designer. I have some design skills, but not a lot. I did find someone to help me as far as formatting the book to upload it onto the platform. And that's about it. I mean, it's not all that difficult, but the part that is tricky is the Amazon algorithms and learning about how that platform works. It's still tricky, and I still don't completely have the hang of it. So,
Okay, and another question, of course, is what are they winning?
oh, that's a good question, right?
Yeah, that's a
Um,
very good question.
and I think we said the first
Yeah.
prize was going to be one of the Kelswitch books, right?
Yes, we're going to do the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, book 1, and that is this book right here. Of course, once we do the roll for numbers, please email me, and of course you can. I will go through how you can get the email address, and I will forward that information on to Karen so that she can get that out to you.
Yep, I will be happy to take care of that. Good luck,
All
everybody.
right, so we're going to let that run for a little bit. And we're going to color and we're going to chat. Well, they can't talk.
Okay.
So, oh, there was another question I was going to ask you. Now it's completely lost to my brain. Um, where you're in the United States, I do believe, right?
Yes, I am in southeastern Pennsylvania. I've lived here most of my life. I was actually born in Kansas City, lived in Kansas until I was about 10 years old, and then moved with my family to Pennsylvania. And I love it here. I love it, love it.
Okay, so other than your home, have you traveled anywhere that was just so magical that you would love to go back?
Oh, yes. Lots of places. And I honestly don't travel. Well, I guess most of us don't these days, but
No,
I don't
yeah.
travel much anymore. But when I was a child, my father had a job overseas in France, so we had to
Oh,
move there for a short while, and that was very inspirational to me when I was, just a little kid.
yeah.
There just all the castles and the cathedrals and the architecture of the countryside. It was just fabulous.
Th-
So
that
I'd love to
explains
go
a
back.
little, that actually gives me a good insight into a lot of different things in your books. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that made a huge impression on me, and I would love to go back. I'd also love to travel. I've never been to Ireland, but I have a fascination with Celtic culture, and I would love to go there and just, I think the Irish countryside and the scenery that inspires a lot of my drawings, and the legends and the mythology of that part of the
Yeah,
world. That's Yeah,
that's awesome.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah, my family is like my great grandmothers and father on my dad's side, as well as my grandmother and grandfather on my dad's side, are from Scotland.
Oh, that's another place I'd love to go. Wow, that's neat.
And that's where our heritage is, like my dad's side of the family's heritage is from. And we actually own a crest and all that fun stuff. So
Oh, neat. That's amazing.
yeah, I've been
Yeah,
to
that's
Sweden too, but
oh,
I went and spent a month in Sweden.
that must have been interesting.
It was. I went and saw the Vasa, the big, huge sunken ship. Oh, it's just
Okay.
gorgeous. It's a Viking ship,
Yeah.
and it's just absolutely beautifully preserved, and just all the artwork on it is just gorgeous.
That's really amazing. Yeah, I'm also very intrigued with Viking culture. It's just such a rich heritage.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so I'm going to type in stop, stop, stop. I'm going to count down from 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if I can actually spell stop. Hold on a sec. I spelled it wrong twice. And then we're going to roll. Maybe my brain will work. So we have from 1 to 100. I'm going to hit generate. And our number is 47. There is our number. So anyone that got close to 47 without going over, Pamela, don't hold your breath. It's not good for you. So the mods will go through and tell me who has won.
Looks like
And
Wickabella has 45.
um, so Wickabella with 45. So Wickabella, you have my email address. So if you could please email me, and I actually have your credentials, so it's not that big of a deal. And I will send your information on to Karen, and she will send you out the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, Volume 1. Congratulations. Oh, Terry Lynn, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Congratulations, Wickabella.
Congratulations.
All right. So, is there anything that you want to talk about that you want to give to the community?
Well, I I thought about that. I guess I could real quickly just say why I love being a coloring book artist, because I was thinking about that in preparation for doing your live today. It it kind of goes back to, what we were talking about earlier, and when I said that, when I see a page completed and someone has put their own creativity, their own emotion, their own energy into that page, it's so gratifying to me. It's like a collaboration, really, between myself, the line artist, or whoever the coloring book artist is, and the
Yeah.
colorist. And it produces a very unique piece. Every piece is different.
Mhm.
um, when you go into a gallery or a museum to appreciate artwork, a lot of times you'll stop and you'll look at a piece, and you'll be in awe, and you'll take it in for a couple minutes, and you'll walk on to the next piece. But when you're coloring a picture, you're interacting with that piece of artwork for, what we said, days, hours,
Days, yeah.
right? And it's just such an honor to me to know that people are actually interacting with my artwork. That just blows my mind. um so I don't know, I just love seeing what people create. That's gratifying.
That and that's I think that's one of the most spectacular things for an artist, and I've had quite a few artists on the channel that have said pretty much the same thing,
Okay,
is
yeah.
just having somebody bring their creation from a drawing to a dimensional piece of art is just gratifying.
It really is. I mean, there's just no words for it. It's when I
And
first
you are,
started doing this and seeing what people would do with my simple, black and white artwork, it was amazing. Is
yeah.
really the only thing I can say.
And each and every one of you, like every single one of the artists that I've had on the channel for our featured artist, you are all so very humble and so very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for. I hate that. Words are hard, people. Um, you're very unexpected. your reaction to people doing your work is and enjoying your work is very humble. It's very appreciative. That's the word of us colorists, where in some communities the colorist is just the colorist. You know, we're not artists.
Well,
But
that's
I
ridiculous.
find that yeah, a lot of actual people that create coloring books, that create the drawings and the line art and the art, find that coloring the colorists themselves are more a part of the art than the viewer, than anything else. How
That's
do
true.
you feel on that?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. I couldn't agree more. It's, you know, I don't know. It's a very humbling experience for me. Um, i- just to see what people do with my drawings. I don't think that'll ever change. I think every time I see a completed piece that started out with something I drew, it's always going to make me feel just humbled and overjoyed, you know? And when I'm drawing, I'm actually thinking about the end product. Like what I'll sit there and draw something, I'll think, well, what would somebody do with this? How would they interpret it? How would they color it? What color would they use? What will it look
Have you
like?
ever been extremely surprised on how somebody colored something?
Oh yeah, like for example, when you did the fairy glade piece,
Uh-huh.
and you did that mushroom that was just so intense, and the the rainbow sort of colors and everything. I was
Uh-huh.
just that was just such a fabulous interpretation of that piece that I'd never seen before, and I love it.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, always, always.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that we're able to surprise you. Um, sometimes you see so many different things that it's hard to surprise, and it's good that we're still able to surprise.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. No, I love that mushroom.
I love my mushroom too. It's a wonderful mushroom. And
Right,
and you created that scene as a night scene. So I wanted that mushroom to be very dark s- on that side of the mushroom because the moon is in front of it. That's the side that you're looking at is the dark side of that mushroom.
right. That's right.
So, the only light that's coming out of it is from the underneath. So the top part and the center areas there, I wanted them to be quite dark. And I'm quite pleased with the way it turned out. So,
It really did. It turned out quite beautiful. I
the,
wanted to also say, because my husband will just kill me if I don't say this, because I told you he loves to color, but his
uh-huh.
other one of his favorite hobbies, or probably his top hobby in life, is flower gardens and landscaping. Like
Awesome.
he is amazing, and he's created these beautiful gardens around our house that are just, I mean, he doesn't do this professionally or anything, but
No,
it's
it's
just stunning.
his passion.
It is his passion. So I I have to mention that, because that really is a lot of the inspiration for what I draw as well. The flowers and the
That's cool.
pumpkins and
That
the
that is just so
mushrooms.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, he creates a beautiful environment around the house.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom, it I swear to God, she has 20 green thumbs. Um,
I know I don't.
I know I don't either. I don't have a single plant in my house. The ones that I had outside died, But yeah, growing up, there was always flower gardens. My mom, at some point in my childhood, in my early teens, purchased a floral store, a flower shop.
Oh, that's really
And
neat.
so there's always been flowers and gardens and stuff around me my whole life. I can't grow one, but I appreciate them.
Yeah, so do
Uh,
I. He's taught me quite a bit, and I'm getting better, and I'm actually starting to enjoy, the gardening a bit, but, I'm not quite to that level yet.
the pencils that I am using are not the Irigeton. They are the Phoenix Color Fila Nio. File Nio. Aw, thank you, Carol. That's so nice. I don't know about always, but I do try. So there is our first gourd. What do you think?
That looks great. Very dimensional already.
I'm doing a green one and an orange one, or a yellowy orange. Sort of like a white pumpkin and a butternut squash type gourd. Anyway, Dion, that's funny. I would kill every living thing in my house except my kids. That's funny. So I do know that you wanted to run away at about an hour. So if you want, we can do giveaway number 2 and number 3 at the same time, or I can do number 3 later on in the show. What would you like to do?
Sure, I guess we can do giveaway number 2 if you
Okay.
want.
Oh, absolutely. Whatever is in your purview of enjoyment.
That works for me.
That works for me too. So same rules apply. Of course, this is a US only because it is coming from US Amazon. And of course, numbers 1 through 100, same rules. Everything else, please don't talk during the giveaway. All messages put through during the giveaway will be lifted by the moderators. Um, yeah, so this is for the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, Volume 2, which is this wonderful book here, The Harvest Moon Wanderings. All right, so go, go, go. And we will continue. We'll keep them busy.
Renee, do you want me to tell another quick little story while we're doing the
Absolutely,
drawing?
you can tell
I
away.
Well, I was thinking of just mentioning, besides my daughter and my husband being big supporters of my drawing and the coloring books and all that, I just wanted to mention my mother. She's passed away now. She died in 2019, but she was a huge supporter of my coloring book journey. She was an incredible woman who was so creative and had and I mean endless hobbies and interests. But when she became ill before she died and she could no longer pursue her usual activities, she started coloring in my books. And she had
Oh,
never, done any coloring like as an adult. Um, but she was extremely artistic and she really did beautiful work and as she became more and more ill, less able to do
mhm.
things, she said that the coloring gave her a creative outlet and it also gave her a sense of accomplishment at a time when she really couldn't accomplish much else, I guess.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
yeah, it was like she gave me this beautiful gift. Like I gave her a gift and she gave me a gift in return. Just I don't know, it was
Oh,
something
that's
very
just
unexpected.
fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was something I didn't expect, I didn't see coming, and the way it all worked out for her,
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I just wanted to share that because it was
Oh,
something very special to me.
and yeah, that's always just absolutely awesome. Actually, the one of the reasons why I color is because of my mom. My mom started doing adult coloring, and was telling me about it, and in order to, because we live so far away, like I live 800 miles away from my mom. So in order to do something together, I started coloring, and I haven't stopped.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is
So
a
yeah,
really good way to, to interact and to be close with somebody else. I love that.
yeah. So it is my mom's fault too. So,
I see that.
but she's just so talented, and she's always been extremely artistic, and I hope to be as talented as her pinky finger at some point. So,
Well, I think you're doing just fine.
all right. So let's see. There was another question I was going to ask you. In the future, do you see yourself creating any other social medias? I know you have your Facebook, and of course, anybody that needs to find any of the links for Karen's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, not YouTube, Amazon, that sort of thing. All of those links are, all the hashtags for those links are posted above. So if you want to find any of those links through the Nightbot, those are posted there, pinned at the top of our messages. So make sure that you pull those links up as you need them. Um, but do you have any other plans in the future of starting a YouTube channel or starting a how to draw type tutorial space?
You know, I've definitely entertained those ideas. And I would say probably yes to both. I would love to have a YouTube channel, but as a
Mm,
YouTuber, you have to be able to really devote a lot of time to it to do it
yeah,
properly. And right now, I just don't see that as being uh, in the immediate future. But that
in the timestamps.
right. But, definitely, I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, that would be fantastic. So, maybe it's on the table for the future.
That would be so cool. And of course, last one of the last questions I'm going to ask you is, would you enjoy coming back and hanging out with us some more?
Oh my gosh, I would love to. This has been a lot of fun. This is the first, live I've ever done, but I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. I love seeing the comments as they roll by. I'm not real, good at jumping in the chat, but it's been a lot of fun. So yes, I'd love to. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to hit stop, stop, stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to roll. Uh, and the number is 20. So anyone that has come closest to number 20 without going over, please send me an email. If you don't have my email address, just hit exclamation point email me. She does have an Instagram account. It is listed above in the pinned message up above. So let's see, which one did I? So if you hit exclamation point Karen IG, you will find her Instagram address and link. So she has done Instagram. And another question I was going to ask you, Karen, is how shy is your husband? And could we drag him on here to color with us?
Hey, it's worth a try. I could ask him. He's a little shy, so I don't know what he would say, but that's worth a try. We'll
Absolutely, I think so. I would love to see him coloring.
He as I said, he does a pretty good job, so we'll,
We will definitely enjoy having a color party
it'll
uh,
be fun.
at any time. So, you know, ask him, give me a holler if he says yes, and I will set it up.
Sounds good. I definitely will.
Because, yeah, that would just be so much fun. And who do we have? Carol. Congratulations, Carol, with number 17. Dion says, Karen, thank you for joining us, and she loves your books.
Oh, Dion, thank you so much. It's been my pleasure.
Yeah, Ashley says he doesn't need to talk, he can just color.
Okay. I'll let him know. We'll give it a try.
We could make him a silent partner.
He just might. He just might.
We're all very welcoming. Yeah. We won't pick on him, I promise. And we do have male individuals in the coloring community, like Crassus. He is a wonderful colorist that is of the male persuasion. So we do have male individuals that come and chat and hang out.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful.
Another thing that you may want to consider if you want to hang out with the some of my coloring community, the subscribers and the people that hang out with me, I do have a Discord server where actually we hang out in live chat and just be ourselves. So
That
if you ever
sounds good
decide that
too.
you want to hang out there, you are more than welcome to do so.
That sounds like fun. I will check it out.
And oh, I hit the wrong thing. There's the link to it. It's also below any of my videos. Ah, and Alex would love to see pictures of your hubby's garden.
Oh, well, that's not hard at all. I have a million pictures, so I have to look some up, but maybe I'll post some to the Mystical Lands Facebook page.
Yes, that would be wonderful. So in the Nightbot tags, there is also a tag for her Facebook pages. So please make sure that you check out those links. They are in the blue box above the chat.
And we also have the private Facebook group. I know that link's in there as well. I would
Yeah.
love to grow that group. It's basically just designed for people, who are coloring in the books and who like to post their work. So I'd love to have more members over there.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure that you join her Facebook group if you're on Facebook. I know some of us aren't on Facebook, but if you are and you enjoy her books, please make sure you jump on in there and say hello and all that fun stuff. Another question I was going to ask you is something that has been plaguing the coloring community and the coloring book artist communities is theft on Amazon. Have you
Mm.
had any problems with that?
I personally have not, at least not that
Knock
I'm
on wood.
aware of. Knock on wood. I know that is a growing concern. I did take steps to actually get a registered trademark. Now that doesn't protect my artwork per se, but
Yeah.
hopefully that would maybe
Deter.
deter, yeah,
Yeah.
anybody who might be thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a growing problem.
And if any of the viewers do see anything that is a theft of your work, what is the best way for them to deal with that? Would it just be to contact Amazon or contact you directly or your Facebook group, or how would be the situation be best remedied for you?
I think probably reach out to me through Facebook, through the Facebook group, um, and then I could sort of, provide the details that you've seen, and I could investigate it. Um, You know,
And
I
tell Amazon that this is not cool.
yeah, it's not acceptable, and I know that really hurts a lot of artists. It's a shame that that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a plague on the artists themselves and to the colorist as well, because we purchase the books thinking that they're somebody else's work. And the pictures that they show on their advertisements, 9 times out of 10 are not the pictures in the book, or they are the pictures in the book, but they're photocopies
Mm,
and
that's
blatant
terrible.
photocopies. So
Yeah,
you end up with a very poor representation of the book, and then it gives you a bad name because they match your art with this other theft and go, okay, well, who's stealing what where, right?
yeah, it's really a shame. But
And
yeah,
I'm
if anybody
almost.
sees anything like that, please let me know. I hope it won't be it won't
Hopefully it
become
doesn't
an issue.
happen. Exactly.
Right, right.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully it's never an issue, because that is one of those things that is an artist's, it's your bread and butter, and to have somebody steal that is just, it's wrong.
Very wrong. Absolutely.
And other than your art, do you have any other careers?
Well, I have I have a lot of things that I get involved in. I have other hobbies that I really enjoy. Um, Photography is a big one for me. I just absolutely love photography, everything from nature photography to still life. I
Awesome.
do a lot of crafting too. Well, I won't say a lot. I don't do a lot anymore. I do more more drawing than I do crafting, but I enjoy crafting, especially paper crafts, like making journals,
Awesome.
and I love
Oh,
paper crafting.
I I have someone to introduce you to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Amazon Tammy, and that's her YouTube name.
Amazon
Uh, sh
Tammy. Okay.
she's she started doing paper crafts and that sort of thing like recently. And she went from looking at it and seeing it done to making purses,
Oh, wow.
paper purses. And it's
That's
like,
amazing.
holy cramoly. It's like you just started doing like my idea of a card is you take a piece of paper, you fold it in half. You know, that is my idea of card making. But
Amazon Tammy. I will have to look her up.
yeah, she's currently making an armoire, a paper armoire for her daughter for her birthday.
Oh my goodness, that sounds very ambitious.
And it's like the things that she has created, like that woman, I swear she could pick up anything and just nail it the first time around. She is just so talented.
Yeah, I really enjoy that sort of thing, and seeing other people that have taken it to that level, it's very inspiring. Um, but yeah, I do other hobbies. I'm also very big into nature and wildlife in general, and I have 2
Okay.
dogs. They take up a lot of my time too.
Another question, camping
Yeah,
or glamping?
glamping.
Me too.
That's easy. Glamping all the
Need a
way.
bathroom.
I need the shower and the bathroom, but
Yeah.
I like being outdoors. Absolutely.
Yeah, Tammy is absolutely amazing with everything she does. I think you will really enjoy her work. She is from Australia, and her work is just absolutely amazing.
Well, that
And
sounds
she's one of
great.
my moderators, so but she doesn't come on very often at this time of day, so if she comes on, she'll blush with me gushing over her.
I will check her out for sure.
Another one that has does absolutely fantastic things with paperworks is Shannon Chapa Hayes. I think I have her link in there somewhere. Um, and she does absolutely gorgeous things. She makes actual takes actual children's books and makes them into little journals. It's awesome.
Oh, I've seen things done like that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very impressive.
yeah,
That's neat.
she's just gorgeous. Yes, Tammy is live today, an hour after I finish. So,
Okay.
and there's Shannon's YouTube address there as well, and there's Tammy's. But yeah, she does it with little golden books. That's right, Mona. But yeah, both are just they just I watch them doing it and go, "Wow. How did you do that?" It's one of those things that you see somebody else doing and wish you could do, and you try and try and try and try and try. They get it on the first try.
Yeah, it's amazing, some of the creativity out there. I'm not quite that advanced with my paper crafting, at least not yet, but I do enjoy making journals and, themed books and
Yeah,
that sort of thing out of, cardstock and decorated papers and junk journals, that sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. And there's Tammy's address there for her YouTube. But another one that does it really, really nicely, she does some beautiful journals, is Grandma Rita. Uh, Rita's Craft Shack, I do believe is her name. She hasn't been doing videos recently, but her stuff is just gobsmacking too.
Mm.
I watch all these people do it and I still don't do it. I still, it's it's one of those ones of like it took me forever watching Chris Chang to actually convince myself that I can almost do what she does. That woman is amazing with a coloring pencil.
Yeah, it blows my mind. Some of the talent out there is
Yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah. People say, "Well, do you draw your own stuff?" I said, "No, I don't draw. I color. This is the extent of my artistic ability.
But
I
that's
can
an
draw stick
incredible talent.
people."
Yeah, but coloring, it's a talent unto its own. It's my husband, when he first started doing it, he was very, he was kind of overwhelmed with how much goes into it and how the learning curve is pretty steep.
Yeah,
You can't just sit down and do it. It takes time, it takes dedication, maybe even, studying how other people do it and
yeah.
techniques. It's amazing.
And it also actually takes a little bit of understanding of dimension,
Indeed.
which
Yeah.
took me a long time to understand that. It's like I was always, when I first started coloring, I was going, okay, why does it just look so blah? And it's because I didn't put any dimension into it.
Right, right. That makes all the difference.
Exactly, Jennifer. It is not just coloring, it is an artistic collaboration.
Yes, that's it right there. Hit the nail on the head.
Exactly, Carol. And I do have my own style, and that's where you have to find your groove, and you can hang out in your groove and you can jump out of it every now and then, but 9 times out of 10 you just end up going back into your own groove. Okay, so I do know that it is 1 hour and 9 minutes. Do you still want to hang out with us a little longer, or do you think that you have other places to be?
Renee, I would love to hang out, but I do have other things I have to attend to. But I've had such a lot of fun today.
Fantastic. And I will be doing another giveaway for the Mystical Lands of Switch Volume 3 a little bit later in the stream, and I will email you all of that information.
That sounds great. I will look for that. And congratulations to the winners. I just wanted to thank all of your viewers just for being here today. And it's been a great experience for me. And Renee, I want to also congratulate you on the 2,000 subscribers. That's a pretty big
I know
achievement.
I'm still I'm still shocked I got over 100. So I'm still in shock over hitting 100. So, when I hit 1,000, I think I walked around on clouds for ages. So, yeah, the fact that there are 2,000 people that enjoy what I do is just it's one of those things with me of, who opened the gates to the loony bin? Are you all crazy? But yeah, it's really surreal and very, very humbling that there's so many out there that enjoy what I do.
Well, you do a great job. So it's no wonder, and I can tell you this as I've, learned about your channel and started to watch more. I just put it on while I'm drawing, and
Yeah.
just hearing you talk, it's very soothing. It's just
Oh,
kind of, yeah, it's very nice. So
thank you
so
so much.
well deserved 2,000 subscribers, and I'm sure, next year at this time it'll be umpteen more. So
Well, thank you so much. And yes, I would welcome each and every one of them. The one great thing about the people that come to visit me and hang out and everything else is I just want to build a relaxed, calm, healthy community where everybody just enjoys each other's company and enjoys what we do. That's the only expectation I have with my channel is as long as everybody is able to create and continually build that healthy relationship with art, then my job is done.
yep,
And
that's
and that
so
that's where
important.
I get very enjoy where I start enjoying what I'm doing a lot.
That's wonderful. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yes, we always have we have a couple of professional lurkers in our midst. They lurk because it's nice to lurk. They don't get jumped on asking questions, you know? They they come in incognito and ask away. All right, Karen, thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully the next time you can hang out just a little longer and actually color with us.
I would like to do that. So I will look forward to it, Renee. This has been a
All
great
right.
experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate you and everything you do, and I can't wait to see the next book. I'm just so thrilled.
Me too. I'll give you a little hint, and I can tell you that the one I'm finishing up right now is specifically an autumn theme, mystical
Ooh.
lands. So that'll be out before the fall this year.
So so some brown leaves and some more pumpkins?
Yep. a, a lot of
Oh,
autumn stuff.
well, that is awesome because I love pumpkins. All right.
Thanks
Well,
again.
again, thank you so much for being here. And anytime that you want to join us, just let me know and I will make it happen.
Sounds good. Thanks, Renee. Have a great
Uh,
day.
All right. Bye bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Oh, I love it. I'm still fangirling a little bit, guys. So that is our visit from Karen E. Myers, and I do appreciate her hanging out with us and that sort of thing. She will be back at some point, and hang out with us some more. Until then, we're going to continue coloring this wonderful picture. And we've got a couple more giveaways. One more giveaway for Karen. The giveaways that we have done to this point, and we have one more, are provided by Karen herself. So she will be providing the books for that. Uh, After we finish with Karen's giveaways, we also have our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So we will be doing that as well. So back to coloring. Yeah, she is so nice. Oh, all of the artists, that I have spoken to, that have come on the channel, that have hung out, have always been just so gracious and so wonderful, and I love them all. Yes, the ones from Karen are for the US only. I will be on the 2000 subscriber giveaway. I will be doing two different giveaways, one for US only and one for the UK and other areas. But the ones for Karen are US only because of the fact they are coming from Amazon US. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that. So I'm just putting in a little bit of the dark green here. So now that I'm not chit-chatting and jabbering my jaw, I can tell you what I've been doing. So of course I used all sorts of greens on this one, all sorts of yellows and oranges on that one. Thank you, Wickabella. I was hoping that the CC would work using this program, but I guess not. I guess it only works if I use the YouTube program, which doesn't give me the options that I need to maintain the stream that I like to have. So I'm going through with olive green and we're just putting in some shadows here, and we're going to do the door because this door is going to be green. Even if it looks like wood, I'm still going to make it a part of the gourd. So how fun was that? The Phoenix, these are the Phoenix Fila Nio. These are the student grade and absolutely wonderful. They just glide. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pencil. Not a problem. Hurry back. She said body. And as I said to Karen earlier, if you ever want to just come and hang out and join us in Discord, we do have a couple of voice channels that many of our members hang out in, including myself when I can get there. And if you want to hang out and chat, then by all means, hang out and chat with us. Uh, if you have questions or problems with your coloring that you want some advice on, there are lots of different people that are there and available for you to ask questions of and bounce ideas off and that sort of thing. So feel free to join us over there. Of course, you can get that link by hitting !Discord. No problem at all, Ashley. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, I do too. She is just such a beautiful woman. This is the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch Book 3. This is the next book that we are going to give away for Karen. So after I finish this little area here, I will, of course, have Ashley put through the rules for the giveaway, which, of course, haven't changed. No talking, that sort of thing. And we will do another giveaway. And then at the end of the 2 hours, we will do the 2 giveaways for the 2,000 subscribers. Now, of course, if you have already won a prize, please allow other people to have a chance. Although it is random, so it's not really a big deal. So, all right. So I'm going to type in go, go, go. And pick a number from the starry background. Oh, it's a mat. This part here is a mat on my desk. So I'm going to type in go, 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 numbers from 1 to 100, and the mods will pick the winner. All right, so I'm going to do the door steps here, and I'm just going to do them. I'm going to do these ones orange, just because. I'm going to tip you forward so you can actually see what I'm doing. Wouldn't that be nice of me? All right. So next month, we're not going to have an artist of a month because it is going to be watercolor month. So I have several different things that I want to try with the watercolors. So we're not actually going to have an artist of the month. We will be trying different artists. I do have some Christy Rice books that are watercolor books that I want to try in. And I also have some mermaid type books and a page from Karen that is a giveaway in her Facebook group that I will be printing on watercolor paper, and I will be doing that as well. Some of these will be done on the channel. Some of them I will do in my own time, but I will post in the Facebook group and in the Discord, as well as my Instagram. Of course, I'm just going to give that a few more seconds with the giveaway. So of course, make sure that you put in number 1 through 100. And if you have a duplicate number, make sure that you put in a different number. Okay. All right, now we're going to do a stop, stop, stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So everybody make sure you get your numbers in. Okay, last call. Anyone lurking, make sure your number is in. There we go. And we're going to, of course, roll for it. So here's our random number generator. And the number closest to 65 without going over will be the winner of this wonderful book, which is The Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, Volume 3. So anyone closest to 65 without going over. And of course, the mods will let me know who that is. So Brenda, congratulations with a number 63. So if you can please email me with the book that you won. So you have won volume 3, book 3 of the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, and your address, your physical address, so that we can get that book out to you. So any of the winners today need to send me an email of your physical address so that we can get your book out to you. Make sure that you email me for everyone that has won, even if I already have your physical address. Send me an email that you did win, because I will probably forget. So congratulations, Brenda. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy the book. You can email me too. Absolutely. I'm just so thrilled that she came on the channel to hang out with us, and she's just such a sweet lady. But most of the well, all of the artists, I can't say most because it's all been all of the artists that have come on the channel are the most lovely people. I just love each and every one of them. Yes, Jennifer isn't a loser. She's always a winner. Exactly, Dion. Each and every one of you are winners. I'm a winner because you guys have chosen to come hang out with me. I win every day. Oh, you're cute, Jennifer. Now I have to get back into the groove of telling you what colors I'm using, and I keep on forgetting. I'm still I'm still kind of fangirling a little bit here. So I want to specifically thank each and every one of you, for joining me, and Karen. I want to thank Karen for being here with us, of course. Um, but for all of you that hung out and asked questions and, engaged her in conversation. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and hanging out with us. Um, and just subscribing, for giving doing me the honor of being a subscriber. And to me, that's just so huge. How to say this without tearing up. When I started this channel, I was surprised to get 10 subscribers. When it went from 10 to 100, I was flabbergasted. When I reached 1,000 subscribers, I couldn't talk for a long period of time. And to have reached over 2,000 subscribers is just amazing, absolutely amazing to me. And you all made that happen, by joining me. And I am so honored that you have all chosen to hang out with me and to, spend 2 hours of your day on a Saturday, or 2 hours of your day on a Wednesday, or an hour of every day, because I do put out a video pretty much every day. But to spend that kind of time with me is just phenomenal, and I appreciate each and every one of you for doing so. Oh, well, thank you so much, Smurf. I'm so glad that you're here. And to all of the future artists that come and hang out with us, I hope that you have as much fun with it as we do, because we definitely do. We enjoy it. Thank you. I know I'm not I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm such a crybaby sometimes. Ashley, I love you. Oh, thank you, Nana. I wish the closed captions would work so that poor Emmy could see what's going on. You're all sweet. I'm gonna go sniffle over in the corner over here. Ah, yes, Ashley loves me. Ashley is wonderful. She means absolutely no harm whatsoever. Well, to me anyway. You know how hard it is to color little tiny things when you can't see through your glasses? Oh my goodness. So please, for all of those out there that have won so far, make sure that you email me with the name of the book that you have won, or at least first, second, or third, so that I can get that information to Karen for you. And for those that win my giveaway, which is coming up shortly, make sure that you email me with your physical address, your name, and that sort of thing. Um, Emmy is deaf. Oh, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Yeah, for some reason, CC just has decided that it will only work after the live stream has uploaded, which is weird. I think it's because I use a third-party streamer. So, yeah, so Emmy is deaf, and I do try to um, let her know whether or not it's working, but I can't tell if it's working until I go live. So I have it set up so it should work, but it just decides not to. Exactly, exactly. There is enough fighting in the world. We definitely don't need to be doing it in our coloring community. So, yes, Emmy is wonderful. No. All right. So, back to coloring, I think. I'm going to do the top part here. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of brown, I think. Now we're all talking about how awesome Emmy is and how wonderful she is to hang out with. Because Emmy is fantastic. And her coloring is just so pretty. I love seeing her post. All right, so I'm going through with caramel. Might actually start telling you guys what the names are of the pencils. Sorry. So I'm just going through with some caramel, putting that into some of our shadow areas here. And I'm going to keep that one out because I'm going to need it for the upper area here as well. And then we're going to take some lime, a little bit of lime. I'm trying to watch chat and color at the same time. Now I'm going to use, actually I'm going to leave the lime out as well. I'm going to use some pure green. I'm going to switch you over to the close-up camera now so you can at least see what I'm doing a little bit better. There, that's better. Sorry about the ride. And then I'm going to go back over it with the lime, but I need to sharpen it. I didn't do it, wasn't me. I love that she likes my rainbow mushroom picture. I just love that picture myself. It's wonderful. I think it turned out very nicely for what I wanted it to turn out as. So, and I just love that she loves it. It tickles me pink. It really does. And I'm going to use some Ming green. And then we're going to go back through with some more lime. And then we're going to get all funky because now we're working into what looks to be a metallic kind of structure here with the bolts and whatnot. So now we're going to start in with some silver or some grays and blacks. So I'm going to start with black. Yes, it tickles me pink. Or rainbow color, whatever. It just tickles me. I just love that she liked it. I love that it was one of her favorites. It's always so thrilling when an artist enjoys your work. It's just, it makes me so happy. And to know that she watches my channel the same way a lot of you watch my channel, just listening to the voice, which is awesome. So I'm just using black right now and just getting those shadows in. And then we're going to use a graduation of grays from dark to light into the center, giving it that silvery metallic kind of look. Second picture. I'm not sure what the second picture was like during the start when I was showing the pictures from the coloring books that I've colored. That was from one of the Christmas books. Because I showed lots of pictures. Oh, the second one for this month was I think in this one, The Mystical Lands of Killswitch. This one? You've colored this one. Emmy's asking about the fairy group. Oh, the fairy group is the from the memberships. There's unicorns, fairies, and mermaids. So this one here is the second one we did this month. And I do believe Emmy colored this one. Oh, for this week. So there was this one, and hold on. Oh, for the ones that I'm going to color. Oh, okay, I think I know what she means. So this one So is it this one? Yes, members only live stream will be tomorrow, and we will be coloring this picture, which is the pumpkin pie sweet shop. And that is from the Mystical Lands of Ushana, Book 3. So I hope that answered her question. I will post it previous to it going up. I haven't decided a time yet. So yes, that's the Ushana Book 3. If you join Karen's Facebook group, the private one, she also has put out a special drawing for customer appreciation. So, and it's a lovely Valentine's Sweet Shop one. We will be coloring that next month. And I'll ask her if it's okay to send that out as something you guys can download. Because I'm going to download it and print it on watercolor paper, and we will be watercoloring it. The members group for the live is the fairies group of members. There's 3 different tiers of membership. There's the unicorns, the mermaids, and the fairies. A part of the fairies membership purchase is a live stream, a private live stream, which will be going on tomorrow for this month. So they get 1 private live stream a month. And if you want to join the fairies membership group, you just hit that join button below the video, and it will walk you through the different tiers of membership. All right. So I'm going back and forth now. I used the black, and then I used chimeras, which is a dark cineris, which is a dark gray. And I'll switch back over to the close-up so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I used the cineris, and then I used cloudy, and now I'm going to go in with moon gray for our lightest areas. Yes, I do. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. I put it somewhere so I didn't lose it. And I've lost it. Ah, there it is. I'll go back to the main. This is the box it came in. If you just hit exclamation point, like at the top of the screen, there's a blue box that has Nightbot commands in it. If you type the command for Facebook, which is exclamation point Mystic Lands FB. It will give you both her Facebook channels. So exclamation Mystic Lands FB. That should give you both the channels. You decided you need a case for your tributes. You're going to take them out of the pretty boxes. I keep all the boxes. Like I've taken my Irigitan out of their little boxes and put them in a case. But I keep the little boxes because they look great on the shelf. But I also keep all my boxes. Like I have every box from every set of pencils I own. So it's not a surprise that I keep the box. So once again, just going back and forth with that gray. I'm going in with the darkest gray now for the inside of the funnel. And we're going to use some light gray here. Now I'm not going all the way to where the plumes are there, because I'm going to make them magical and sparkle. So we're going to actually add a bit of yellow in between the plumes, because I'm going to make it like they're all lit up in the sky, like that. And hey there, poet! I have missed you. So there is our night sky, there are magical plumes that are coming out of the chimney here. Little bits of embers and sparkles of magical potions that may be brewing inside. Yes, yes, the boxes take less space, but the layers are driving me crazy. We are going to be doing the 2000 giveaway very soon. Yes, they are found on AliExpress. All right, so I'm going to switch over to the main just to show you what we've done so far. We've done one gourd completely. We've done the base on one gourd. We've still got our little doodads and whatnot to finish on that one. And then, of course, the background. Well, you're just going to have to come hang out with us in Discord so that we can hear your beautiful voice. Oh, thank you so much, Dawn. And thank you, Jennifer. How many pencil sets do I own? My husband. I said that. My husband walked by, goes, I own approximately a little over 100 pencil sets. All right, Christina, be careful. I can. I, I even use both hands. Yes, Ally Express says their prices are going up at the Chinese New Year, which is coming up very soon. So they are an inexpensive set at this time, but you may want to buy quickly in case they go up if you want to buy them. I'm not going to say you have to buy them, but if you want to. Yeah, I have over 100 sets of pencils. We won't count how many individual pencils I have. Let's not do that. That I have a couple of grouse. I love my pencil collection. I absolutely adore colored pencils. So, you know, and I love sharing them. So, you know, speaking of sharing colored pencils, we have a set of colored pencils. So, who is ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? So, we will be giving away the 50 count of Macron Brute Funer colored pencils and this book and this book and this book. This is a US only giveaway, unfortunately. The UK will be doing another one as well. I will be doing a second giveaway for UK. So for the US giveaway only because of shipping restraints, I will be giving away 3 Mystical Lands of Vishana and the 50 Macron Brute Funers. The Mystical Lands books will come from Amazon. The Brute Funers I will send out from my home here. So that is going to be the US prize. We will also be doing a separate UK giveaway of an Amazon gift certificate for the area you live because of shipping restraints. So are we ready? Are we ready? Everybody ready? So of course, Ashley will put in the rules and regulations of the giveaway. Yes, UK and other countries. Of course, we will be drawing a number from 1 to 100. Of course, do not repeat your number. Ashley went through the rules there. She's quicker than me. All right, so we're going to hit go, go, go. Please don't talk during the giveaway and put in numbers from 1 to 100. And I'll continue to color. And I'm going to be using pure green. Boy, Nightbot needs to shush. I actually have to fix that because I think the The link expired on that for some reason. So people ignore Nightbot. Okay, so now I'm going through with Ming Green. And then we're going to go through with Lime Green. All right. Absolutely. Yes, they can still enter. Sorry about that, guys. I should have specified that. Yes, they can still enter. So everybody put in your numbers from 1 to 100. Anybody out there in Lurker's Corner, make sure that you put in your numbers from 1 through 100. Of course, I will be doing a secondary draw for non-US residents. This is for US residents only at the moment. So if you are a US resident, put in your number from 1 through 100. If you have already won something, you can still enter. This is a completely different giveaway. This is for the 2,000 subscribers. Okay, I'm going to finish coloring up this little area here. We're going to go in with some black and grays. I think I'm going to add a little bit of brown to this one for some rust. All right, so I think we're slowing down here. Last call, please make sure you get your numbers in if you want to join the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Of course, we are going to be having another giveaway for the 2,500 subscribers, and that will be the Phoenix color pencils. So of course, we've got to get up to 2,500 subscribers, which is our halfway mark to the Karen Dash. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Of course, I don't care how long it takes, as long as we build a wonderful, wonderful community. All right, everyone. So I'm going to do a countdown. I'm going to hit stop, 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 and then we will roll. So we're going to hit stop, stop, stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Of course, the moderators will pick the numbers. I'll let Wiccabella's go in. All right, we're going to auto-generate this. and the closest one to the number 4 without going over. So the closest one to number 4 without going over. Wow, congratulations, Jennifer. Thank you so much for joining. And congratulations, Jennifer, with number 2. Wow. I didn't think it would go that to a low number like that. Congratulations. All right. So that is our US winner. That's awesome. So for our wonderful out of country subscribers, we will be doing a gift certificate or a gift card from your local Amazon equaling to $50 US. So same rules for the international subscribers. No talking during the chat. Numbers 1 through 100. And of course, the moderators will choose the winner. So I'm going to type in go, go, go. This is for non-US residents only. That's cute, Jennifer. Thank you, Beth. So this is for non-US residents only. Okay. Ooh, lots of non-USs out there. So while we're doing that, I'm going to color the door here. So I'm going to use the marigold. And of course, I'm going to go through all the sign-off stuff. Like I said, I will be doing a live stream for my fairy members. So those wonderful people that have so graciously supported the channel financially with a fairy membership. As a part of your membership, you do receive one live a month that is just for you. So we will be coloring a wonderful little sweet shop, and that will be done tomorrow. I will put together the reminder and everything else today so that you see it on the schedule. So I hope that everyone can join me for that. It should be fun. Bob, you're not allowed to talk during a darn moderators that don't know the rules. All right. So we're going to hit stop, stop, stop. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So everyone that is not a US resident, please make sure that you have your numbers in. Oh, Marie, thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Okay, and then we're going to pick a number. All right, so we're going to generate. So the number is 61. So the closest to 61 without going over is dun, 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 B, cozy. I can see that one all on my own. So congratulations, Be Cozy. If you can please email me. So all of you need to email me with your name, your address, what you won, and I will get that out to you as quickly as possible. Congratulations to all of you that have won. Thank you, both Elizabeth as well as Marie, for joining our memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you, Terry Lynn, for your super chat. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for joining me and getting me up to 2,000 subscribers. That is just mind-boggling to me, and I appreciate it. Of course, once again, tomorrow we will be having our fairy membership stream. I will, of course, post that for you so you know when it is. Thank you all for joining me. If you want to join anybody or join with us in the community on Discord, you are all welcome to do so. Um, we do have some live chat rooms as well. Yes, also please visit Be Cozy's Discord channel. And I do believe it's exclamation point B. I'd have to look. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Of course, come hang out with us on Discord. And of course, you know, hang out with us here. I'm here every Wednesday and Saturday. And I love seeing you all. Poet, thank you so much for joining us. I missed you so much. Okay. Okay, I don't think it went in, so I will have to look up bees. Actually, can one of the moderators link Be Cozy's channel? I know that there's a Nightbot thing for it, but of course, make sure that you always like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube channel that you watch. That is, of course, the best way possible to support us and tell us what you enjoy seeing. Until next time, everyone, thank you all very much for joining me, for hanging out, and for giving all your support to Karen Myers. I appreciate it. All right, everyone. And thank you so much, Karen, for joining us today. If you're still watching in the background there, we appreciate you. Until next time, everyone, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe. And most importantly, be kind to each other. Until next time, bye bye for now.